Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to the channel for another reading. Today, the topic is your situation and how it might unfold for you. Let us try to get the information from your Akashic records for a deeper insight. If you're watching this as a short, then you can find the link to the full video in the comment section. If this is an Instagram story that you're watching, then you can click on the link provided, or you can head to the bio where you can find the link to my channel where you can find other interesting videos. Thank you so much. So without any further delay, let's get started. Today I'm combining tarot and oracle decks to get deeper insights. Let's use oracle decks for advice and deeper insights, and tarot decks to reveal what your current situation is and how it might unfold. So first, now I've pre-shuffled all of these decks. So let me get to picking the cards. So for pile 1, how might the situation unfold and what is the current situation they are going through? Advice for that, please, for pile 1. Pile 2, their current situation and how it might unfold for them. For pile 3, their current situation and how it might unfold for them. I feel like these two for pile 3. Okay, and let's make room. For pile 4, I just feel like this card for pile 4. Okay, let's get advice for pile 1 regarding their current situation and how it might unfold. Any advice for them? Pile 1, their current situation, how it might unfold, and any advice for them. Feel like these two, their current situation and how it might unfold for pile 3. Their current situation and how it might unfold for them for pile 4. Okay. Let's pick the tarot cards now. Their current situation and how it might unfold for pile 1. 3 cards, please. Current situation and how it might unfold for pile 1. 2 cards here. I'm going with this. Their current situation and how it might unfold for pile 2. 3 cards, please. Feel like this card. Pile 2's current situation and how it might unfold for them. One more card, please. Pile 3's current situation and how it might unfold for them. Pile 3's current situation and how it might unfold for them, and pile 4's current situation and how it might unfold for them. Pile 4 situation and how it might unfold for them. 2 cards here. Just want one more card. Just one more card. Okay, feel like this card. Okay. So pick your pile, please. Remember, that these are general messages. Not all messages may fit your situation. So please take only what resonates and leave the rest. Do not force fit any reading to your situation. If something feels off, then that message is not for you. Sometimes you might find resonance with multiple piles. If that is the case, then feel free to watch any number of piles here that you feel drawn to. So this is pile number 1. I hope you can see that. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I'll give you a few seconds to make a choice. If you need more time, then please pause the video, make your choice, and skip to your reading in the chapters down below in the description box. Thank you so much. See you with your reading. This is pile 3. This is pile 2. And this is pile number 1. You can see this attachment, and it reads, in being over attached to your worldly roles, do not neglect your soul's purpose. We'll come to the interpretation of this at the very end of the reading. And this card says splendor. We'll come to this card also at the very end of the reading. So give me a few seconds here. So my dear pile number 1, can you see this card? This says 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt, and it's in the reverse. And it's good news, because I think in your current situation, you have been through a very difficult loss or pain that you're processing currently, and it is extremely trying times for you. Probably the major chunk of what you have experienced has passed by, but you're still reminiscing over the loss that you just had. Something came crashing down, probably the dreams that you had built. It could be about your career, a relationship, just your spiritual development, or your finances, or whatever that was. It just, it was just burned down all the way down to the ground, and now you have to start afresh. But the good news is, with this card in the reverse, you have processed majority of what you needed to process here, and you have been coming to terms with all the pain and all the suffering that you had to go through regarding this situation. And when we come to the next card, this card speaks about you being conflicted regarding staying in a situation or leaving it for better prospects. Okay, and this card, as can you see, this Two of Scrolls here, this person, there is an outside world out of this window where there are a lot of celebrations and great things going on, and this person is inside toiling in the kitchen working, and this person has, there is nobody holding them there, it's just themselves. They are in two minds whether I have to venture out or whether I need to stay in. And this is what is causing this person a lot of internal conflict. And whatever this situation was, or probably if you're still dealing with it, whatever the situation is, you're currently trying to make sense of what's the right thing to do for you, whether to stay or to leave. And this card all excuse me, and this card also speaks of your previous incarnations, uh, where you might have had a choice to leave the materialistic world and become a monk, and probably you also tried to become a monk, and then the pull to the material world was greater than staying in monkhood, so you returned to the material world. But once you returned to the material world, the monkhood, you started missing the life of being a monk. So since you went there and came back, probably you did not have it within you to go back again to being a monk, and maybe you have repeated this cycle in a few of your births, and that is why there is this conflict within you, whether to stay or to leave. This card speaks especially about the spiritual life that you want to have. Okay, this card is especially pointing out to the things that keep you tight to the life that you have currently, which is not letting you wake up to your spiritual powers and wake up to your spiritual path. Probably there is a very deep inner calling for you to let go of certain people, let go of certain things which are not helping you ascend or get on a path of being more spiritual, being more self aware. I think you are deeply, you know, on some level that you have to become more spiritual in order to gain more success in life. uh, but you know, your current situation or whatever you had to deal with, the losses that you had to deal with, is sort of keeping you stuck. Probably you have taken up the responsibility of other people or other situations where they might need your attention, or probably you are talking yourself into staying in this situation, whether there is your need or not. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we are needed in this situation, or we are needed for these people. Sometimes that's not true. Okay, so that's what this card speaks about, where you are sort of in a place trying to decide whether to stay or to leave. And this card, the first card, talks about you now having an opportunity to wield this power of lightning. So in the upright, it is striking down the tree, okay, and it's sort of burning the tree down to earth, and there is puddles of water everywhere. It's just not safe to be around this tree. Whatever this tree meant to you, it's getting destroyed by divine intervention. But when it is in the reverse, it is like you are sending up lightning to the heavens, saying, telling the creator or god or whoever, the higher power that you believe in, saying that okay, I've been through all that, and I have cleared so much. I have been through so many tough situations and trying times, that now I am sort of ready to get on a path that is more in alignment with my life and my soul's journey. And I don't want to give the term purpose here because uh, okay, so I want to get on with my soul's journey, and here you are also conflicted. Okay, you are telling the universe to give you the opportunities, at the same time you're stuck, whether uh, you're stuck in a place where you are deciding whether you need to stay or go. Probably universe is sending you a lot of signals to get onto a path, to leave a situation, to leave a person, to leave a job. What, however that applies to you, you take it that way, and you are probably not heeding to that advice, and hence universe had to you know burn down something, show you something, jolt you out of your slumber in that place, or get you out of your inertia. Hence the lightning bolt struck, something was taken away, something was destroyed. And now that you realize that the lightning didn't just simply take away things, it simply didn't destroy, it has also made a way for you to wake up from the slumber that you were in this situation, or that inertia that you were in this situation. Now you are, so see, old habits die hard, right? So probably that could also be one of the reasons that you're trying to stay stuck in this situation, because they say that the familiar roads of hell are better than unknown roads of heaven. So that's why we try to keep ourselves in situations and with people that are not doing us any good. And how it might unfold for you. Can you see this card here? It's in the reverse, which is good news. In the upright, this entire ship, it's burning down, and it's the ship is going down, and there is nothing which can be done. The only way this person can save himself is by jumping into the water. And he is looking out from this post to see if there is land nearby so that he can swim there and rescue himself. So it is in the reverse here, my friends. No matter what you do, no matter how much you try, this situation is going to come to an end where it is going to free you. It is not a bad thing. Okay, I'm not saying if you're holding on to certain relationships, I'm not saying that these relationships are going to end. It could just be that the way you look at these relationships might end. The importance that you place on these people might end. You might still talk to those people, you might still be friendly with them, you might still do all the things that you're doing for them, but my friends, I think that you will release yourself from all the scorching heat of this relationship, all the unrealistic demands that these relationships or people or situations or jobs place on you. Something this once this situation is coming to an end, you will be free. You would have found your land near or far. You will swim there and you will rescue yourself. And once this ship comes down and you're free to swim anywhere you want to go, you will realize that how freeing it is, how light you feel, and how liberating the entire experience has been. It is not comfortable right now. Okay, it is certainly not comfortable, but it is at its very end. The situation is coming to an end, and it's those last few threads that you are trying to hold on to, and that is sort of coming to an end. And if that holding on is going on, it's all because you are unable to decide whether you have to stay or to go. The moment you have no choice, okay, if you stay you will burn down, if you leave then you have a chance to discover something else. So the decision is up to you whether you stay or leave, because you know your life better. But my friends, this situation is it's divine intervention. There is a lot of divine intervention here. Okay, it's nothing that you are doing to spoil the situation or the relationship or the job or the career path or the business that you are doing. There have been so many things which were not working for you, and this is how the universe is bringing you on path. Okay, the sooner you accept this, the better it is. And you will be free from all these troubling stuff that you're going through right now. And let's speak about this card first. Okay, let's speak about this card. It says attachment. In being over attached to your worldly roles, do not neglect your soul's purpose. So this is the central card's theme. So no matter what happens, you have to focus on your soul's journey, and your soul's journey is the path that is good for you, which is going to bring you a lot of support from the universe and also from people and situations around you. If you are keeping in this if you're staying in this situation which is not serving you, out of comfort, or out of familiarity, or out of habit, then the universe is asking you to get out of it. Okay, to willingly get out of it so that you are not uncomfortable anymore. Try to detach and focus more on what brings you joy and what brings you happiness. If you think there is nothing that is bringing you joy and happiness, then just take a back step, then take a back seat, just sit down, don't do anything right now, don't even try to think of doing something. Just let things unfold for you even more, so that you have a better picture or clarity over what you need to do and how you need to go about things. This card is about the little joys and splendors of life. Okay, and here Ganesha says that there are so many little things in your life that bring you true joy. they need not be a lot huge things like a ton of money or having the dream partner in your life. It's nothing like that. It is just, it could be a gesture from a child towards you, or somebody giving you a chocolate to eat, or a friend calling you to cheer you up. These are the little things that you can find splendor in. Okay, everything is magical if you want to look at it that way. And if you look at life and events through those lenses of splendor, you will realize that how miraculous your life has been, and that will generate gratitude for sorry gratitude towards life and its events for you. And that moment you become more peaceful and content with your situation and within yourself. That is how you can this is the advice that this card is giving you, to notice the little things, to feel grateful and joyful about the little things that you have. Do not neglect them. They are the bigger things, that matter the most than the big things that we think are important usually in life. So, this was your reading, pile number one, and I hope it resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you can take some helpful messages from this reading. And if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, please mention it in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. And if you think someone else might like the reading, please do share it with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with another reading or another video. Bye. Take care. All the best for your journey, pile number one. It's not an easy thing that you're going through. I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the good luck. And I hope for the strength that you need to move on from this situation. And I deeply feel for you for all the struggles that you might be going through currently. May God bless you. Hello, pile number two. So, this is your reading. Please remember that these are general messages. All the messages may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest. Do not force fit a reading to your situation. If you're trying to force it, probably it's not meant for you. You can pick another pile and watch it. Sometimes you may be drawn to more than one pile. So I encourage you to watch the piles that you're drawn to. You might have messages in the piles that you're drawn to usually. Okay, so these are the oracle cards which I'll be interpreting in the last. So these are the two cards which came for you. Every relationship has a shelf life and ends one day. Trust and faith. Let your trust and faith be stronger than your fears and upsets. This is joy. I will interpret this card in the end as well. These are your tarot cards. Oh, you have so many extra cards, so let me put them this way so that all of them are visible. Okay. So pile number two, give me a few seconds here. My dear pile number two, so whatever I see in this spread, majority of you could have chosen this because of a relationship situation. It could be a personal relationship like a husband-wife relationship, or a boyfriend-girlfriend, or take it how it resonates with you. It could be with a romantic partner or a life partner kind of a situation for majority of you. For some of you, it could be a very deeply satisfying job or a passionate career that you wanted to pursue. So that could also be the case. Now, my dear friends, so whatever your situation is currently, there are a lot of things which are causing you a lot of confusion, and that is leading you to a lot of stress and anxiety. There are a lot of things which need to be decided in your situation, and everything looks as if it's up in the air, and it is not a little thing that you're facing currently, because this situation shows that this spread shows it's a major life shift, major life decision. It's like, should I stay or leave this marriage, or should I stay or leave my boyfriend for good, or should I stay or leave my girlfriend for good? That kind of a situation where it's a transformative decision that you will take, which will have an impact in the long term of your life. You might have built a life with this person, or if it's your career, you might have invested a lot into this career. Okay, not just money wise, but time, dreams, effort, hopes, uh, everything. Okay, it has, you have given a lot into this situation, and currently it might not be going so well for you. And for you to for in order for you to decide what to do with this situation, you might not have all the information. Okay, you might want to get out of this situation as soon as possible, because you are unable to stay here anymore. But this card is talking about you having to wait for the right time for some information to be revealed to you, where you can actually make much solid, stronger decisions which are going to help you in the long run. If you hurry up right now, and if you take steps to finish the situation as soon as possible, you might be harming yourself in the long run than doing any good for yourself. Okay, this card also says that do not jump to conclusions currently. Wait, and wait with patience, and take a back seat. Don't do anything right now. This is not the time for you to act on anything or plan on anything, because you do not have all the information that you need. You still need time. The situation still needs to unfold, and this could be for various reasons, because there might be other people involved in here who might not be telling you their plans, or probably they are not up to the demands, or the not the demands, but they're not up to what you're asking currently. Probably they need to make up their mind. Probably they will come through. Okay, this situation might work out beautifully if they come through to meet what you need from this relationship or job or a business or whatever that is you're watching this reading for. And it could also be that the person has decided, but they're not letting you know, because they do not feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings to you. They have to make up their mind. If there are other people involved in this situation, they have to make up their mind. They have to arrive at a decision for them to come to you and tell you that this is what I can do or I can be for you. And that is where probably the situation is stuck. If it is about a promotion, probably you're waiting on your HR and bosses to decide. And if it's a relationship, you're probably deciding on your partner to tell you certain things. Okay, if you are already married to this person, probably you have certain needs from this relationship which are not being met, and you're probably waiting for your partner to own up to their part in this relationship. However it applies to you. And currently the card is asking you to wait. There is a lot which needs to be uncovered, and some information can actually help you to decide for the greater good of everybody involved in this situation. I think that this your pile is it's not just about you and the situation that you can handle alone. It can It can be between you and your partner, or probably there are other people also involved. When I say partner, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a business partner. um, Take how it applies to you. And this card, it's all about getting information from your akashic records. This person who is sitting here, he has access to all the inner information, and he is someone like a librarian who can hand out information to you. This card talks about you needing to connect to your spirit guides. Probably currently, since this card is in reverse, you are not in a mind space where you are receiving intuitive information properly. Okay, probably you are a very intuitive person in general, but currently this situation is throwing you off your intuition, and you are unable to receive that intuitive hits properly. And maybe you have a lot of hopes and dreams pinned to this situation, and a certain outcome that you want from this, that you really don't want to hear what's your higher guidance, what your higher guidance is asking you to notice, to acknowledge. Probably you are not doing that, and hence your intuition is not being heard here. And this card also speaks about you needing to get in touch with your intuition for you to gain more clarity about your situation. Also, this card suggests that you open up a book randomly. Okay, pick any book, open it up, and let it fall on any page, let it open on any page, and go directly to the paragraph or the words that attract your attention at that particular moment, and read it, and let it give you information about what you need to know about the situation that you are asking. Okay, sometimes keep in mind, the information need not be about the immediate thing which is worrying you at all. It could be some random thing, and uh, you, as you know, everything in life is connected, and this random thing could be connected to your major thing, and that is how you might actually find some information to move forward and decide on what you're stuck on currently. And here this card is about the divine physician. This is in reverse, but in upright, he is the divine physician, and he wears the emblem of healing here. And he can touch with his sorry, he can heal with his hands and his words and his sight and all that. He's a physician with divine powers. And when this card is in reverse, here you are probably neglecting self care in all of this situation. Probably you're focused more on other people and what others are bringing to the table, and how things are probably not clear and working out for you currently. And probably you're not putting in much love and care within yourself currently, or probably you have a lot of responsibility where you have to take care of other people in life, and you are unable to give that time and attention to yourself. This card talks not only about physically caring for yourself, this card talks about spiritually caring about yourself, and especially about the healing gifts that you have. Probably just your presence is very healing to people, and you're taking on a lot currently in order to make other people feel good. Okay, there might be a situation in your life where you are taking a lot of pain and anxiety and stress on yourself, and making other people feel lighter, but you do not have any place to go and heal and vent out your frustrations. Probably you think that you lack that support and healing at this moment. And if you are actually in the healing career, okay, if you have a healing career, like if you are a doctor or a nurse, or you're an energy healer, or a holistic healer, a functional medicine person, then this card is also saying that you are not utilizing that knowledge to better your life currently, and you have to put in that effort to spiritually heal yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally heal yourself, and that feels stuck. So when this happens, you can always, with both of these cards, the card suggests that you call on your spirit guides and sit calm for some time and let the guidance flow. Do not resist it, just let the guidance flow through you. I can completely understand that certain answers that we get from our intuition could be very hurtful, and especially if we are hoping with all our might that a certain situation turns out in a way that we wish and hope for, and and we dread that our intuition might give us just the opposite answer, and I can understand how hurtful it might be. But these cards are saying that uh, getting in touch with your intuition can solve a lot of problems for you. And this card here, uh, the garden, you can see there are two kids, and this kid is looking, so he is using a slingshot, and she's looking at butterflies. They both are playing in this beautiful garden. This is in the reverse. So in your situation there could be kids involved, and there could be others involved with the kids. Probably for some of you this could be a situation where you want to, file for a divorce or want to get separated, and there are kids involved, and that is actually throwing you off balance, thinking of the kids, how they might get affected, and how are they going to fare without both their parents. And that could be running a lot on your mind. And there are so many factors that you are not still clear about on how to go about caring for these children and making them feel all right. And there could be others involved who are just giving you suggestions on how to take care of the kids and stuff like that, and that could be also throwing you out of balance. Here with the kids, uh, this card says that whatever this kid is looking at or pointing to is what where the information lies. So this kid is pointing his slingshot towards these cards. Okay, the immediate card next to this is this divine healing, so which is stopped. Probably you have a kid who needs some medical care and attention. Probably they need some counseling to get over whatever is bothering them. So probably that is stuck. Probably you are unable to decide on how to approach whatever your kid is going through currently. It could be challenging times for you with your children. And that could also be one of the situations when it comes to the relationships. Maybe your kid needs some counseling, some medical attention, and you are unable to decide which route to go for the best outcome, and that is having you stuck. Here the situation might feel very difficult, and the cards are also saying that. But the only way you can, get out of this situation is to get in touch with your intuition. Here, let your akashic records guide you. Let your spirit guides or higher knowledge, higher wisdom within yourself guide you. Be uh, be the healer that you can be. Especially if it's about children and their health, you have a very healing gift. You have a healing gift. You need not be in a medical profession. Maybe you are. If you are, then you have that knowledge within you. It's just that probably you are hesitant to use it on your own kids, because you might be the world's best doctor, but when it comes to treating your own flesh and blood, many doctors refrain from it because they might be very emotionally involved. Probably there is another person that you can approach for you to get more insight into this situation. So whatever that is, if there are kids involved and if it's their health, then I really really wish and hope that they find the right care and attention that your children need. And if this is about a very difficult relationship which has kids involved in them and their mental and physical health also getting bad with that, I really hope and pray that you find the semblance and the courage that you need to do the right thing for you and for the others involved in this situation. I get that this could be a difficult situation that you're going through right now, and I pray and hope that it resolves pretty soon for you. And from these cards, as advice, uh, uh, this situation is going to resolve in its own way, because there are other people from this spread. I get that there are other people who need to make up their mind, and once everybody has made up their mind, this situation will resolve itself. There is no particular timing that I can tell you with this. It's just that people have to come to terms, and you can uh, you know pray and hope, and also uh, put in affirmations, and use law of attraction, something like that, to get to the results faster, if it's going to help your situation. So with these two cards, it says that shelf life, every relationship has a shelf life and ends one day. So if this is about a relationship, and you are pinning your hopes on saving the relationship, this card is pretty direct, and it says that someday all the relationships end. It does not mean that you might not be in touch with this person, you might not talk to this person. I don't mean it that way. But sometimes relationships, when they end, it just means that the way you look at that person and the way you feel for that relationship comes to an end. That person may still be in your life, they might still be your friends, they might still be, a constant presence in your life, but it won't bother you as much. Probably this card applies to that, okay? And then trust and faith. Let your trust and faith be stronger than your fears and upsets. So in your current situation, this card is asking you to have stronger trust and faith in a higher power or within yourself, because if you give in to your fears, you might, not only spoil your mental peace but your health, and also the good outcomes that might come out of this situation if you remain positive and have trust and faith in your own abilities, and if you believe in a higher power, in that higher power. And I'm also somehow getting this message that if you believe in a higher power, pray constantly for the best solution for this situation that you are in, and you will receive the best outcome for everybody, and everybody, it's going to be a win-win situation for all of you guys. So pray with all your heart and with all the faith, and the higher power will show you a way out safely, and in the highest good of you, for the highest best of you. And this card is joy. And do you see that here? This is Lord Ganesha, the elephant god, elephant faced god. And here he is with his buddy, who is also his vehicle, the mouse. Here, Lord Ganesha says that he acknowledges all the tough times that you're going through currently, and he acknowledges how difficult it is to feel even positive and joyful for even for a few minutes. And Lord Ganesha also says that for you to remain positive, and to have the strength to go on, and if you think that there is nobody that you can if you have some people, friends, that you can talk to about your frustrations and the difficulties that you have, that you're going through right now, then that can ease you a bit. See, his best friend, best buddy, right? So talk to people who can encourage you and who can lift your moods up and who can support you during these times. Don't talk to random people, talk to those people who are going to be morally and emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically also supportive to you. And if you have no such people, and if you cannot trust such people, then make God, or then make the higher power as your best friend, and just pour your heart out in and sincerely talk about every single thing that is bothering you right now. And do this as much as you want and as often as you want. And trust me when I say this, you will find miraculous outcomes when your heart cries out with sincerity and with honesty, and with all the vulnerability that you can muster. When you cry in front of a higher power, the divine the divine just moves mountains for you. So my friend, this was the advice for you. Pile number 2. I wish you all the strength. I wish you all the courage and all the mental clarity that you need to make the right decisions for you and for others involved, no matter what difficult situation it is. Trust and have faith that it will resolve in due time, and you will get the best of outcomes. And this is just a phase, it is not your entire life. This is going to pass. And I wish you more strength and more courage and more hope, my dear friends. And with this, I end your reading. If you like the reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you think that someone else might use this reading, please share this with them. And if you have something to mention, please mention it in the comments down below. I wish you all the very best, pile number 2. Take care. So much love and strength to you. May God bless you. Thank you. So, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Please remember that these are general messages. All the messages may not resonate with you. Do not try to force fit your reading. Take only what resonates, and if you are attracted to more than one piles, please go and watch the other piles. You might have some messages in those piles as well. So without further ado, let us take to your reading. This is an oracle card which I'll be interpreting in the end. The card reads, serving the needy. Serve and seva and charity are the surest way to achieve soul growth. With seva, it means service, selfless service. So seva means selfless service. Okay. And these are your 2 oracle cards which I'll be interpreting in the end. This says positive outlook, and this says capacity to love. Let's get to these cards in the end. Okay, and these are your tarot cards. Okay, pile number 3. So pile number 3. From this, I see that probably this is about, your situation is about a creative project that you are involved in. It's more about your, probably your, the passionate work that you do. It's about creating something, and you might have, put your heart and soul into doing these things, and you may be awaiting results, or probably you are also, you have put your ideas together, you have done all the background work, and probably you are waiting for some sort of aid to come your way, or someone to pick up your work or give you a chance or something like that. That could be one of the situations. Or if this is with the relationships, probably you are you know you are very involved in fine tuning yourself and being available in this relationship and doing all the right things and putting in all the right ingredients for this relationship to work. And it can be any relationship. And if it's job, you have been improving on your skills, you have been working on getting better and better at what you do, and probably you have developed niche skills in what you do as well. And all your hard work and all that, now you are on a brink of a breakthrough where you might, you this spread is speaking of a lot of positive things happening, okay, for you. And you are going to be blessed with great opportunities, you are going to be blessed with a lot of nice things which come to you because of the previous hard work that you have put in. You might have put in blood, sweat and tears into your what you're working on, especially if it's a creative project. You might have actually this could be your dream project. This could be something which brings you so much joy and enjoyment when you do it. It might not be really major stuff for the world, like it's not like going and making a hit album or creating that sculpture that 10,000 hits turn around to see. It could be a very private thing for you also. Probably you're working on a project inside your home, where you're painting a wall or you're making a nice uh, you know uh, you're trying to renovate your house the way you like it, something like that. Okay, but this holds a lot of your mental, emotional and physical energies. You have put in a lot there for you to be at this position. You want this to be a hit, you want this to be liked, you want this to be loved. And the cards say that universe is also going to grant you all those things. However, my friends, you are so stuck in your head. And what this card, which is in the reverse, this is the akashic field, and you see the aurora and all these beautiful colors. Okay, when this is in the reverse, this card speaks about you having a lot of mental chatter going on, lot of mental energy. Like how what will have what's going to happen, if this is going to happen, what's the next thing, will it come through, will it won't come through, will they agree to this, will they let me do this, how flexible can this be, where will this work get me, or where will this relationship go. So many questions and so many things just racing in your head. Every, like, if you take a snapshot of your mental process for 5 seconds, probably there are 5 million thoughts going through. I'm just exaggerating the number, but you get what I'm saying. So this energy is sort of very disruptive for all the nice things that are coming your way. Okay, one thing is, when we are mentally so unclear, even when the opportunities show up for us, we will not be able to recognize them. That is one thing. The second thing is, with this kind of energy, we are constantly in this energy, we are putting this message out into the universe. Now one day you tell universe that okay, I want a black car, and in the next moment, so okay, universe says that okay, you want a black car, I'm going to get you a black car. So universe is working on that, but in the next moment you say no, I don't want a black car, I want a red one with black stripes on it. Universe says okay, you want a black car with red stripes on it, let me work on it. And before the universe finishes that sentence, you might come up with something else. So it's like the energy you're putting out there is extremely confusing for your manifestations to come through. Okay, and this is not because you like to be like that and you want to push away things. It is just that all of that what you have worked on, you are extremely passionate about. Okay, this is very important for you and you want things to go right. You have worked on this day and night, you have developed your skills, you have been, so you're burning the midnight oil. This person is actually, okay, this is a crescent moon and he is toiling away. And it does not mean that he is doing it because he has to. He is doing this because he enjoys doing what he's doing. And um, you are like this and you have been at work like this, and even if you have been working without the interest that this person has, this kind of interest that this person has in this card, you have been working on something very um, dedicatedly. And the results the universe wants to give you, it wants to feel you, it wants you to feel inspired, it wants you to feel positive. I'm sorry, I'm just jumbling upwards. It wants you to feel positive about the outcomes that you will get out of this. It wants you to feel kicked, and having the positive thoughts, like high vibration thoughts, um, really feelings of great outcomes for you, how you can enjoy these outcomes and where you will be after you receive these outcomes and all that stuff. Think of all the great things which will come. Okay, do not put yourself in the loop of doubt, self doubt, or doubt of if the things will get delivered to you or something like that. Okay, the card is asking you to be positive. And this last card talks about the muse. It is about finding inspiration, the right kind of inspiration to finish the tasks that you have started. Probably you are stuck somewhere right now with the work that you're doing. Maybe it's your own doubts in your head that is wanting you to stop what you have started. But this card says that there is divine inspiration which is guiding your work, and you should get into a positive frame of mind and keep working at your goals, keep reaching towards your goals with deriving inspiration from the divine. Okay, there are energies around you which are inspiring you with new ideas every single day, and anytime you're lost with how to develop the next step in your project, you find that inspiration. But that inspiration is getting clouded because you're thinking too much. So these cards are saying that the moment you stop thinking too much and give yourself a break, a mental break, then you will be hit with some amazing inspirational ideas to make this work even bigger than what it is right now. So that is what these three cards are talking about. And let's get to your oracle cards. So, serving the needy. Seva and charity are the surest way to achieve soul growth. So, from this card, I get that if this work is about your spiritual life, about spiritually progressing in your life, one sure way to get there is by doing charity, one thing, and also selfless service. See, even when we are doing charity, we may think that okay, I'm doing this x amount of things for these people or this company or this trust or these children, and I may get the y in return. So that does not become seva or selfless service. Selfless service is when you do acts of kindness or something just for the sake of it and for the good of the other person. You're not taking any credit for what you're doing there. You are only giving out in hopes that the other person benefits from it and they are happy and they are in a better position than they were before you help them out. Okay, helping out is also something that we usually take in the wrong sense, that we pride ourselves that we help other people and we make their lives better, but in reality it's the opposite. It's like universe is giving us opportunities to be useful to other people. Okay, to make our lives and our presence on this planet more useful. That is why we help other people. The moment you switch that thought process in your head from like I am doing a favor on other person to the thought process of I am being given an opportunity to be of use and to be of benefit to other people, to find a deeper meaning for my life, my existence on this planet, that is when it becomes seva. Okay, so this card is asking you to do some selfless service, selfless charity. That way you can find a lot of inspiration in your life in regards with whatever you are doing. Okay, if this is a spiritual path, it's asking you to be more it's asking you to do more selfless service. And when I say selfless service, it need not be to people outside of your home. If you don't feel comfortable doing some service to people outside of your home, please don't. Charity begins at home. There might be kids in your house who might need your attention. Okay, they might need help studying. Spend some time with them, teach them what you know, learn new topics for them so that you can explain better for them. Or if there are older people in your circles and if they need your help, then just be there. Do whatever you can for them. Cook a few meals, get them groceries, drive them around, something like that. Or if your friends, they need help with taking care of their kids, or you know Your siblings, probably they need your support with whatever they are going through currently. Probably they need some money. If you can give them money, give them money. If they, whatever, in whichever way you can, without expecting anything in return, if you are able to do seva, that will keep you even more inspired to do even better, greater things. And that will also get you out of this confused, disruptive mindset, that is, you are attracting great things and at the same time you're disrupting them. This is not helpful. Okay, universe is ready to deliver for you, but you have to be in a place where you can receive those blessings as well. Correct. So next card is positive outlook. So this card says that whatever you are looking at, whatever the situation is that you're looking at, it all depends on your perspective. If you are looking at through the lens of, if you're looking at the situation through the lens of negativity, everything is going to look negative for you. If you are going to look at it through the lens of positivity, every obstacle will look like an opportunity for you. So how do you choose to look at the things that are going on currently in your situation? From this spread I get that it's not a very difficult situation that you are in. It's more of mental energy than anything actually happening in life. It could be fears, it could be doubts, it could be wanting a lot at the same time. Okay, you want everything to work out at the same time. Probably you may get some today, you may get some tomorrow, and you may get some in the next 5 years. Everything has its own right time and place to come into our lives. It's not that the universe is denying you those things, but the mindset, the perspective with which you look at what you're getting in life and what you already have is is of paramount importance for you to attract what you're looking for. That's what this card talks about. And this card is capacity to love. And this card shows just the trunk of Lord Ganesha. This card is depicting the trunk of Lord Ganesha for a reason that the trunk of an elephant is extremely flexible. It can uproot trees and it can even pick needles out of the haystacks. It is very dexterous, very versatile, and it is capable of so many things. The trunk of an elephant. So the capacity to love is also like that. You have to develop love in a very flexible way. Okay, and I also get that this card has come out for you to have some mental flexibility, not being so rigid and so tied down to the results that you want and the way you want them. I don't know why I'm getting that message all of a sudden, but if it is applying to one or two people that are watching this video, then please take it if it resonates with you. So that is where you may need that mental adaptability and agility for you to bring about all the great blessings that universe is ready to give you. Okay, probably it's just in the pipeline and you are blocking the pipeline with your mindset. That is what this spread is talking about. The moment you get some divine inspiration and change your outlook, things are just going to flood into your life. And the capacity to love, this card is also talking about your personal capacity to love yourself unconditionally and love other people for who they are, and not in an opportunist sorry not in an opportunistic way, no, or in a selfish way. We all do that. Okay, but sometimes it's important for us to be selfless and unconditional. And the moment we offer certain things and we offer our love in that way, in a very flexible way, in a very unconditional way, we immediately feel satisfied with ourselves, and that is the greatest reward that we can get. Okay, self satisfaction, the satisfaction which arises from within when the soul feels happy. So if this is a spiritual journey, my friends, this card is asking you particularly to become unconditional and agile with the love that you give out. And this card asks you to stay positive in face of difficulties in your spiritual progress. If it is a creative pursuit, love what you're doing in spite of the difficulties that you might be facing currently. Okay, the difficulties might be because of your own expectations here. It might not, they might not be real difficulties. There could be solutions which you are not looking at. You need divine inspiration, and the divine inspiration is also there. It's just that your mind is so confused currently that it is blocking all the inspiration, all the information that it is getting, and it is sort of multiplying the garbage that is going on. That's what I get from this pile. So this was your reading, pile number 3. It was lovely for lovely to read for you. I'm stuttering, I'm sorry about that. It was really lovely to read for you, and it has been a pleasure to do this reading. It is an amazing reading. I hope that you get the mental clarity and the inspiration that you need to do great things for yourself and for other people involved. I wish you all the very best, pile number 3. May God bless you. Please hit the like button if you have liked the reading. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share it with someone who might like the reading, and also please mention how you felt the reading is for you, if it resonated, or if you have anything to mention in the comments down below. I highly appreciate all your support. Thank you so much for everything. See you in another reading or with another video. Bye. So here we go, pile number 4. This is your oracle card. I'll be interpreting this card in the end. So before I get into the reading, please remember that these are general readings, and all the messages may not resonate with you. Do not try to force fit the reading. Take only what resonates, and if you are attracted to more than one pile, I encourage you to go and watch the other pile as well. You might have some messages which are relevant for your situation or situations that you're going through. So this card talks about Dhuni. Dhuni is an ever-burning fire which is kept alive. Once it starts, it never dies. It's not allowed to die down. It's constantly fed to keep it alive, and it is done as a ritual in yogic practices. So uh, this Dhuni is talking about burn all your worries, fears, anger, hurt, jealousy, and disease in my Dhuni. Next, such a beautiful card, pile number 4, and it says 44. Pile number 4 and 44. For some people, if you are seeing fours very regularly, then this could be something you may want to look into the messages of what the fours, double fours, triple fours mean. Okay, blessings. We will interpret this card in the end. These are your tarot cards. Okay, pile number 4. This is such a beautiful spread, and it's really on a positive level. So let's get into the reading without further delay. So my dear friends, it this reading speaks of, this spread actually speaks of a community of people that you love. Okay, you could be um, you could have a group of people that actually support you, that believe in you, and you have great times with them. This is an amazing space that you have. It could be just one person, also one other person. It could be your best friend, it could be a family member, it could be a co-worker, you whoever is in your community. You all share ideas and are on the same mental level. You are extremely comfortable with each other. Even though you're not family, you may feel like family, and these connections may feel like you have them from many lifetimes. If you believe in previous lifetimes, you may think that, wow, this is my soul tribe. And these are the people that I've been associating with so many lifetimes. And you're just happy being with them. And the second card talks about on track. Okay, this on track thing is about a move, like you are being compelled to go set on a journey, to go in a direction of your choosing, and uh, get on the train, make the journey, go. This could also mean that probably you are having to move from this comfortable community to a distant place, or probably to another house. You have to leave the circle behind, and you may have to shift to another place. And that could be something which is worrying you right now, because you're so comfortable here. It feels like so cozy and so nice. And this card in the upright says that here the Buddha is sitting and preparing himself to become the Buddha. Okay, he's not a Buddha yet, he is still the Buddha in making. And he's sitting here and he's meditating, he's gaining all the insights. Well, there are a lot of people in community waiting for him. Okay, waiting on him to come out of his meditation and share his insights and the ways to get the ways to become the Buddha themselves from him. Okay, they're all waiting on him patiently, and they're all hoping that he comes out of his meditation soon. But you got this card in the reverse, my friends. It means that this you are now the Buddha. You are ready. You are ready to go out in the community and teach or share what you have learned from being the Buddha all these days. Probably in some cases you might be learning something, okay, very deeply. You might have invested a lot of time and energy in learning a lot of things with a set of people who share their knowledge and experiences with you. You might have observed them, you might have gone to classes with them, and you might have formed a great community there, where you have, you know learned a lot from these people. And now it is time, now there is an inner urge for you to start going out and preach what you have learned here to the outer world. And then when I say preach, it's not like I am holier than thou and I'm going to share my knowledge with you. It's not that attitude. It's just that you have learned so much, you have so much information, insights within you, that you think that sharing that with other people might make their journey a bit easier. Okay, it could be in any field. If it is spirituality, you might have great insights. If it is some technical stuff, you might have great insights. You have developed those skills over these years or months or days or weeks or whatever. And probably you are hesitant to get onto that train and take that journey towards being the teacher and sharing that knowledge. Maybe you have doubts that people might not receive it well, or people might not um, like what you have to share, and they might not even consider what you have or to share with them, not value it. And probably that's why you are not even considering getting on the train. But this card says that you are ready. You have to go out and share this. You have invested enough time and energy in learning and mastering all that you needed to. Okay, currently it is time for you to get onto that train, make that journey, and go about it. Okay, just move move forward with it. So I'm also getting that if this is about starting an online social media, okay, educational channel, or making social media posts about what you know on streams like YouTube, Instagram, or other channels that you have, this card is saying that you are ready. Do not self doubt, do not have fears, do not keep worrying about how things might go. You are ready. Okay, you have everything within you that you need. You have to make that journey, you have to start going out, and you have to share what you know. And people You will find the community which is going to be very supportive of you. See, community of people. See, community of people. I see that your work will be loved by many, many people. Probably your work is what just the world needs right now. Probably these are the insights that we all need right now. And you might be holding on to that because of self doubt. How will you know unless you put a couple of videos out there or a couple of posts out there, or contact a couple of people and share your ideas with them? How will you know unless you do that? Why? Don't be very scared of rejection. I get this, that you are scared of rejection, or probably you have been rejected by a few people in the past, and you are still holding on to that energy and you are not moving forward with what you have to offer currently. But my friend, it is in the past. Now you are a different person. Now you are a Buddha who is ready to teach masses. You have a lot inside you. If it's not about masses, say, it's if it is just about a group of people, or probably if it's a lesson in your class that you have learned and mastered, and you want to share it with your friends, go ahead, do it. You have learned it well. Okay, it's, these cards are saying it's so positive. Pile number 4, I cannot tell you how positive the whole thing is. Oh my god, I noticed just one more thing. 44, pile number 4, 13, which is 4, 8, which is again double of 4. Boy, this group has a lot of 4 energy, that is stability, foundation. Okay, where things have culminated to give you some results, which where you can rest for a bit and say that okay, I have achieved this, I have, and I have this with me, and I can celebrate it for a little while. That is number 4. Do you get what I'm saying, my friends? I don't know why I'm being so forceful and so loud right now, but it's like you need a push into the train, and I'm trying to push you into the train. Get on the train, my friends. If it's about a physical move, you are ready. You are at the juncture in your life where you can move and you can still have this community. This set of people are not going anywhere. They are with you for life. Even if you move houses or countries or continents, it really does not matter. You have the internet. You can stay in touch with these people. You can have really regular calls with them. I know long distance things uh, are difficult to make it work, but when every person involved is involved equally, we all make time for each other. Correct? And I think it's about a community of people that you really want to do some good to. Like, you have this knowledge, you have these gifts, or you have the resources, and you have the money also sometimes. Okay, because I get that because of this person who is really well dressed. Okay, can you see him right here? Yeah, so probably you have all the resources to bring that idea out into the masses. It could be a product that you have. It can make a lot of people's life easy. Or if it's a spiritual path, probably your wisdom and insights, people might be waiting for that. There might be a bunch of people who are waiting for that, and you are holding back because you have self doubts, you have fears, you question so many things about yourself. Maybe that's because of your past experience. That is in the past, my friend. Now you are the Buddha who is ready to embark on the journey which will take him places, or take her places, or take them places. I want you to ponder upon this. And this card so rightfully says, burn all your worries, fears, anger, hurts, jealousy, and diseases in my dhuni. So, if you believe in a higher power, my friends, just surrender all your worries, anxieties, all that stop you from doing what brings you joy. surrender all that and take a leap of faith. You have it in you. You have it in you. You can make it big. And this card. Now, if you were asking for a sign from the universe, if you were asking the universe, can I go ahead with this? Will it work out? Will I be successful? Will this venture be successful? Will this relationship work out? Whatever it may be, my friends. Will this move work out? Will this career goal work out? You have the divine blessings. God is literally showering his blessings on you like a fountain, never ending fountain. Not just on you, he is sprinkling it everywhere, and he has a lot more in store here. Lord Ganesha is the Lord of removing obstacles. Okay, you can invoke his energy to remove all the obstacles on your path, and he will bulldoze them down for you. If you ask with a sincere heart and pray with a sincere heart, he can move mountains for you. And that's what Lord Ganesha does. And when he blesses somebody, it is like he is removing all the obstacles from their life. My friends, for you to become a Buddha, it isn't and it wasn't an easy journey. Only God knows the kind of sacrifices, the kind of blood, sweat, and tears you had to put in to become this Buddha that you are today. And hence you are attracting these kind of blessings from the universe. This just does not happen on a minor level, okay? This is something major. And you are attracting these blessings. You are ready. You just have to have faith and hop on the train, which will take you to your destination, to better places, to greater places. You have the blessings. Have faith in a higher power. If you don't have faith in yourself, you have it, you've got it. Okay? You have the blessings and support of the universe and the divine. Whether you asked for it or not, it really does not matter. But I get that this pile in general has some faith in the divine, in some form of a divine power, and hence probably you asked for a sign, for you to show a sign, and this is the sign. Number 44. And if you don't know about number 4, seeing them in constantly, what do they mean? There are a lot of things like angel numbers, numerology, and all that stuff. Please go and look it up. Probably you will have some insights, some more insights towards this path or this situation that you're asking about. But it's all good. It's such a positive reading, pile number 4. I'm so overjoyed to do this reading. It feels so light and happy. You just don't stop yourself with self doubts. That's what this spread is talking about. It is such a beautiful, beautiful spread. And I wish that all the blessings that universe gives you, you utilize it to the maximum. You receive more of these blessings, because people need Buddhas like you. And uh, oh my God, you stay blessed. Okay, may all your ventures, may all your hopes and dreams come true, and may you please embark on this train. Okay, and may that train take you to places that you had never imagined, such great, amazing places. And may you attract communities of people who are loving and supporting to you. I wish you all the very best, pile number 4. It was such a pleasant reading and such a lovely reading. I wish you all the best. If you have liked the reading, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. If you think some other person might like these readings, please share it with them. And if you have something to say to me, please mention it in the comments down below. I wish you all the best. Stay blessed, my friends. Pile number 4. Bye, and see you with another reading. Thank you so much.